Hi everyone, and welcome to Math 113. Yay! My name is Kona, and I will be your instructor for this semester. So just a little bit of brief introduction here. So first of all, make sure you read first. Welcome to Math 113. If you haven't already done that, please make sure to read that. That's some important information. Also, the face-to-face class meeting time. This class really is going to be unlike probably most classes you've had in that if you're in my online section, you are still more than welcome to come to the face-to-face meeting time on Tuesdays from 5:30 to 7:20 in S208. So online, you can still come to class whenever you want. You don't have to let me know. You can pick and choose which classes you want to come to. Just do it at your convenience. If you're in my hybrid section, you do not have to come to class. So even though this is a hybrid class, I will not be determining attendance based on whether or not you come to class. Attendance will be based on whether or not you are submitting your assignments, participating in discussions, and progressing in the class. That's what attendance will be. So if you're in my hybrid section and you look at your course resources for the week and you say, I think I've got it, I don't think I need to come to class today, that's fine. You do not have to come to class. The real purpose of this is that I want to kind of meet students where you're at. So if you're at a point in the material where you're okay and you don't need to come into class, then you know what? Stay home, spend time with your families, do what you need to do, don't come to class. Or if you're in a place where, I really feel like I need to come to class, I want to talk with you, I want to go through some things, then come on down to class and I will be happy to help you. So what will class look like? It will not be a traditional class. I'll start each class by just kind of talking to whoever's there and say, what do you want to review? What do you want to cover? Then I might end up doing some mini lectures over content, might work through some extra examples. We might take time to talk about content, assignments. It's going to be kind of a whatever the students there want me to do, that's what we're going to do. So I am not going to come super prepared because I'm going to let the students kind of set what we cover in class that day. So hopefully you will find that good for you and a good fit for what you want to do. That's kind of the goal. New spaces, new opportunities. Our classroom is S208. It's part of the brand new Carroll Center. I actually have a video. This is a super rough video. Like seriously, I posted it on my Facebook page just kind of showing like, oh look, this is my cool new workplace and look where my classroom is. But this is really rough. Our classroom isn't even completely finished in this video. So please, grain of salt. It looks even more awesome now. So if you can come to class and check it out if you're interested. So getting started, these are super important. So the textbook, you're not required to buy the textbook. In fact, I had some students say they went ahead and bought it because it's only like $9 or something like that. And then they wish they hadn't bought it because they felt like they really didn't use it. So seriously, don't feel like you have to watch or have to, read the textbook or buy the textbook. You really do need to read the syllabus. Syllabus is super important. There's a lot of really important things. I would even suggest printing it, saving it, whatever. You want to have that syllabus on hand. Make sure you read the discussion requirements. So this is actually important enough. I'm going to go ahead and open this one up and let's go ahead and talk about the discussion requirements. So discussion, most of the discussions are in post first. That means you have to post your first before you see what other students say. Discussion due dates. There are actually 2 discussion due dates in this class. The first one is for the initial post. So that's your initial response, and that's due at 11:59 on Thursday of each week. Follow-up discussion. So initial post, so just that initial, this is what I think is due on Thursday. All follow-up discussion, which I consider as a process, and should be some back and forth, will continue until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So initial is Thursday, follow-up is Sunday. I can't have 2 due dates for an assignment or for a discussion, so Canvas will only show that initial due date of Thursday. So please remember to make sure and go back in and do your follow-up discussion before Sunday evening. Also, this is really important. So the discussion grading, I'm not going to read all of this, but this is the really big thing. Students who post their first reply to other students on Sunday night after 6 p.m. will lose points per the discussion rubric. So what does that mean? That means even though the follow-up discussion continues until Sunday at 11:59, If you post your initial post, but then don't come back to the discussion and say anything until after 6 p.m. on Sunday night, you will lose points. Why? Because a discussion is a back and forth. And if you wait until after 6 p.m. on Sunday, you're not going to get a lot of back and forth because most people are probably going to be doing it earlier in the week between that Thursday and Sunday. So if you look at the rubric, you can see full and continued participation, treated like an item to be checked off, posted and not allow adequate time. This is what you're going to get. So where are you going to get docked? You're going to get docked right here. That post did not allow adequate time for others to respond. So that's underneath follow-up participation, post did not allow adequate time. So and then here's just kind of the purpose. The purpose is to learn from each other. So you need to be, be civil. We're not attacking people. We're not making fun of people. You need to be here to help people and to support the people in the class so we can all improve and we can all be better. So please, even if you're providing constructive feedback, if someone's wrong or you don't agree with them, do it in a manner where you're building someone up, not tearing them down. Super important there, and I will call you out if you try doing that. Where were we? Oh, getting started. Sorry, so getting started, add a profile picture. We'll be doing lots of interaction, so please add some kind of profile picture, even if it's not you, posted of, I don't know, your pet, sports team, whatever. But that just kind of helps us. I don't know. For me, I like seeing people's profile pictures or something. Update your Canvas notification preferences. So this is really important. In my grading, I do a lot of submission comments. So that's comments on your assignments. You are going to want my submission comments. Trust me when I say I give really good submission comments on how to fix things and how to do better. You want my submission comments. So please make sure you go in and update this to notify me right away so you get my submission comments right away. You also want to review the information in the course resources and then make a plan for accessing Minitab. Minitab is the software we'll be using. We're probably not going to start using it until week 3, so you've got a little bit of time, but you do want to go ahead and make plans for being able to have access to this. If you come to Richland, we do have this on Richland computers, so you don't have to buy it if you're planning on only using Minitab here at Richland, but I will say that most students in my classes do end up just going ahead and buying it and finding it better to do that. The other thing is complete the getting started assignments. So you have to complete these assignments before you'll be able to get into week 1. So back here, not only do you have to complete the student survey and the syllabus quiz before you can get into week 1, but you also have to you have to actually look at all of this content. You have to view it, hopefully take it seriously, and then also submit these assignments. You have to submit this one, and then you have to score at least a 3.0 or 3, which is actually a 100% on the syllabus quiz. So do all of that, then you will get into week 1, week 2. So week 1 and week 2 are based off of this. Week 3 actually won't unlock until January 27th. I'll probably open that up earlier, but I will be honest, in order to accommodate this new format of the online hybrid put together, I've never done online and hybrid put together, so I'm kind of trying stuff new here myself. So yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to work. I'm hoping for the best, but I'm kind of not opening week 3 and some of these other weeks, even though you can see that there is content here, because I'm still kind of getting a feel for how we're going to be doing and how things are going to work, and then I might adjust the assignments as needed. I promise you I will not add a lot of extra work. I probably will be adding feedback exchanges, but in all honesty, that's like an easy 5 points, so don't freak out about me adding feedback exchanges. So I will be adding feedback exchanges. I just haven't added them all to the future weeks yet. But other than that, I'm not going to add any big assignments or any big projects. If anything, I will probably be reducing the workload just because I would really like you to focus in on some of the really important assignments and the really important projects rather than being spread thin. So if anything changes, it's more than likely going to be me reducing things, not adding. So don't freak out, but I promise you will get access to week 3 and the future weeks as soon as I can. But for now, as soon as you finish that Start Here stuff, you will get access to week 1 and week 2 materials. I think that's it for that. The other thing is, yes, welcome to our course. If you click on the syllabus, you can see here's the course syllabus. You can click this icon, preview the document to just preview it. Otherwise, you can also click on it and it will download, and then you can save it on your computer. Also, you can see kind of a summary of the different assignment due dates right here. So you can kind of go down and get a feel for things. This is kind of all the different assignments. Here's the weighting of our different assignments. And if you click on grades, once you start having grades in the class, you'll have grades there to look at. And then people are just the people in our course. So I hope you found this useful. I look forward to working with all of you, and have a great day. Can't wait to work with you guys.